General session. As a reminder, this is a public meeting and is being recorded. For those of you calling in, please ensure that you have muted your phone by pressing *6. First, we will start off with a Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Boyce.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much for that, Commissioner Boyce. Before we go on to our agenda, I do want to recognize that this month is Maternal Mortality Awareness Month here in Ohio. Last year during the operating budget, we did pass an amendment that recognized maternal mortality and how to prevent it in the state of Ohio. And just to give a little bit of background, in the US, every year, 700 to 900 new and expected mothers die, with an additional 500,000 experiencing life-threatening postpartum complications. The majority of the deaths are from preventable causes, and Black women in the United States are 3 to 4 times more likely to die from childbirth or pregnancy-related causes than white women. Ohio's maternal death rate was 14.7 per 100 live births between 2008 and 2016. The Ohio Department of Health Pregnancy-Associated Mortality Review report released in November of 2019 found that during this time, there were 610 pregnancy-associated deaths in Ohio. Of those, 186 women died due to pregnancy-related reasons. Black women died at a rate more than 2.5 times that of white women, accounting for 34% of the pregnancy-related deaths, while only making up 17% of women giving birth in Ohio. Over half of all of the pregnancy-related deaths, so 57%, between 2012 and 2016 were preventable. I'll say that again. 57% of the deaths between 2012 and 2016 were deemed to be preventable. According to the March of Dimes 2019 preterm birth report card, the preterm birth rate in the United States has worsened over the years from 9.63% in 2015 to 10.2% in 2018. And premature birth and its complications are the largest contributors to infant death in this country and globally. So according to the Health Policy Institute of Ohio, only 5 states have a higher Black infant mortality rate than Ohio. And over the past decade, Ohio's Black-white infant mortality disparity increased between 26% from 2.2 in 2009 to 2.8 in 2019. And so for Black women in Ohio, the preterm birth rate is 49% higher than the rate among all other women. And so because we have this national discourse right now challenging our right to privacy and choice, I just want to make it clear that this country has one of the worst maternal mortality rates than any industrialized nation. And so we need to continue to raise awareness, put policies in place, fund initiatives that will save the lives of Ohioans, but also here in Franklin County. So with that, we will go to the regular agenda, and so I will turn it over to the engineer's office. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. Resolution number 34322, resolution awarding contract and approving contract bond to Decker Construction Company for the improvements of Fisher Road in the amount of $1,395,932.75.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Cornell Robertson. Honored to serve as your Franklin County engineer. With me today is Rosie Perez. Rosie is a senior at Worthington Kilbourne High School. She's working on her senior project, which consists of working with our office for 100 hours. Rosie has interest in either mechanical engineering or civil engineering, and it's been a true pleasure to have her working with us. Thought it would be a good experience for her to be at general session with me today. We have 4 resolutions. I'll present the first 3, and Rosie will present our 4th. With that being said, this particular capital improvement project is in the central part of Franklin County and Franklin Township along Fisher Road from I-70 east to McKinley Avenue. It is a cooperative project with the City of Columbus associated with the Franklin County Sheriff's new Correction Center on Fisher Road. Utilizing funds from Ohio Public Works Commission including a grant of $170,000 and a loan for $510,000. This resolution is a construction contract with Decker Construction Company. We held a competitive bid on April 5th, had 4 bidders, and Decker had the lowest and best bid. I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
All right, if there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of Resolution 343-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 34322 has been adopted. Resolution number 34422, resolution awarding contract and approving contract bond to Strasser Paving Company Incorporated for the Clark State Road curve improvement in the amount of $174,613.06.
This roadway and drainage project is in the northeast part of Franklin County in Jefferson Township along Clark State Road between Wagner Road and Babbitt Road. This resolution is for a construction contract with Strasser Paving Company. We held a competitive bid on that same day, April 5th, had 3 bidders, and Decker had the lowest and best bid. Happy to answer any questions you may have.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 344-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 34422 has been adopted. Resolution number 34522, resolution awarding the Franklin County engineer to enter into a contract modification with the Shelley Company for the 2021 Franklin County resurfacing program, an increase of $491,913.99 in the amount of $3,489,549.61.
Commissioners, as stated, this resolution is for a construction contract modification with the Shelley Company for our 2021 resurfacing program. As documented in previous resolutions, we were able to collaborate with the City of Hilliard and entered into an intergovernmental agreement to include the resurfacing of the 2-mile portion of Scioto and Darby Creek Road in their jurisdiction from Langton Road to Cosgray Road. This is a good example of local governments working together regionally to capitalize on economy of scale to spread the taxpayers' money as far as possible, also known as the Franklin County Way.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 345-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 34522 has been adopted. Resolution number 34622, report second of the Franklin County engineer establishing sums of compensation for a portion of the owners of property abutting the Commerce Street, Voss Road, County Road number 233 from Lockbourne Road, County Road number 13 to Canal Road, Township Road number 247 Improvement Project, Hamilton Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $1,079.
This capital improvement project is in the southeast part of the county in Hamilton Township, in the village of Lockbourne, where Commerce Street goes under a Norfolk Southern Railroad Bridge and under a CSX Railroad Bridge between Lockbourne Road and Canal Road. This resolution is the second report for the right-of-way acquisition, includes 1 property, and the appraisal was based on fair market value. I respectfully request your approval for this resolution.
Yes, can you give an overview of the last 10? No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing you. I'm teasing you. I'm kidding. I just wanted to see your reaction, Rosie. Yeah. If there are no comments or questions, nice job, by the way. If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 346-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 34622 has been adopted.
Good
Thank you very
job.
much, Commissioners.
Good job.
I get that same look on my face sometimes, so you did a great job when I get a question.
And the engineer should have warned you that you would likely be subject to Commissioner Boyce's
President Crawley, I don't,
Harassment of
where are you
new,
getting this from?
staff.
I don't understand why you would even think that.
He's such a clown, but you did a really good job. Congratulations and welcome to the engineer's office, and thank you for bringing her, Mr. Engineer.
Thank you all very much.
Next, we
Appreciate your
have the sheriff.
hospitality.
Thank you.
Resolution number 34722. Resolution authorizing contracts for canned, dried, frozen, and dairy food products for the Franklin County Correctional Facilities in the amount of $1,300,000.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. My name is Albert Smith, and I'm the Assistant Finance Director for the Sheriff's Office. Our first resolution authorizes a 6-month contract through November 3rd of 2022 to supply the jails with canned, dried, and frozen foods. All the items have a firm and fixed price through the contract expiration and are part of the certified menu for the Corrections Division. The contract was competitively bid through county purchasing, where vendors were chosen based on price and delivery capabilities. Pending any questions, I ask for approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 347-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 34722 has been adopted. Resolution number 34822. Resolution authorizing fourth contract extensions with Bob Barker Company Incorporated, Walter F. Stevens Jr. Incorporated, Tab Textiles Company Incorporated, and Victory Supply LLC for inmate bedding and linens for the Franklin County Sheriff's Office in the amount of $125,000.
Commissioners, our last resolution authorizes the fourth and last optional 1-year contract extension through March 19th of 2023 to supply the jails with inmate bedding and linens. The items include mattresses, flat sheets, bath towels, washcloths, and wool and non-wool blankets. There are several price changes over the last year due to increased material and freight costs. Pending any questions, I ask for approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 348-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 34822 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Next, Public
too.
Defender.
Resolution number 34922. Resolution authorizing a transfer of general fund appropriations for the purchase of replacement copiers.
Good morning, Commissioners. Christy Clarizio with the Franklin County Public Defender's Office. This resolution is a request to transfer $11,782 from the services and charges accounts to capital assets. These funds will be put towards the purchase of 12 replacement copiers that were approved in our 2022 budget. Pending any questions, I request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 349-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 34922 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Next, Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 35022. Resolution authorizing an affordable housing development agreement with Woda Cooper Companies Incorporated to receive funding through the Magnet Fund Program to assist the development of an affordable housing project in the amount of $1,140,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Emmanuel Torres, Assistant Director of Economic Development and Planning. First, I'd like to briefly take a moment and introduce our newest addition to the EDP team, Grace Yusefi Maxwell. She is our Junior Program Coordinator, and just wanted to take this moment and introduce her to Commissioners, administration, and staff.
Welcome.
And with that, great. With that, we are bringing forward this resolution for an affordable housing development agreement with Boda Cooper Companies. I'll refer to them from now on as Boda for the effects of this resolution. WODA intends to invest approximately $12.9 million to develop 60 units of affordable senior housing in a portion of the site located at 4436 Westport Road in Prairie Township at the western terminus of the Hilltop and Westland corridors. Of these 60 units, 28 will be affordable at or under 80% of area median income. 20 units will be affordable at or under 50% AMI, and 12 units will be affordable at or under 30% AMI. This project is phase one of a catalytic 12-acre redevelopment initiative that creates a new vision for the remainder of the once luxurious Lincoln Park West, which following decades of blight and decline was demolished. The entirety of this project site was acquired in 2019 through a competitive RFP process by First Global Investment, LLC, from the Central Ohio Community Improvement Corporation and Franklin County Land Bank. The portion of the site that's been recently acquired by WODA for this project was strategically set aside and proposed as a location for affordable housing as a component of the RFP. In addition, the development of a 77-unit for-sale house and townhouse complex in an adjacent 6-acre public park has been proposed as part of the comprehensive development plan for this site. And the amount to be granted for this magnet fund grant to WODA is $1,140,000. Joining us virtually from WODA, we have Jonathan McKay, who's the Vice President of Development. And pending any questions, we respectfully request the approval of this resolution.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to ask if Mr. McKay had anything to say.
Emmanuel, you did such a good job. I don't have anything to add at this time to that, but I'm happy to answer any questions that arise.
Can I take a quick pause? And I have a question for Ms. Hummer. If we could just take a quick pause real quick.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Is there a motion to move forward with resolution number 35022?
So moved.
And is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Abstain.
Resolution number 35022 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention. Resolution number 35122. Resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Sherry L. Frank at 7354 Wallum Avenue, Reynoldsburg, Ohio 43068.
Good morning, Commissioners. Sherry L. Franke received on January 22nd, 2014 from Franklin County a home loan for $15,000 on real estate, commonly known as 7354 Wallum Avenue, Reynoldsburg, Ohio. The requirements of the housing loan have been satisfied The property taxes are paid and current, and I respectfully request the approval of the discharge of mortgage on this property.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 351-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
yes,
Resolution number 351-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 352-22. Resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instruments for Lottie Chibanono at 3379 Vickers Drive, Westerville, Ohio 43081.
Lady Chabonono received on October 17, 2016 from Franklin County a home loan for $4,975 on real estate, commonly known as 3379 Vickers Drive, Westerville. The requirements of the housing loan have been satisfied, and I respectfully request the approval of the discharge of mortgage on this property.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 352-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
yes,
Resolution number 352-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 353-22. Resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Silas S. Max Dixon and Ashley M. Max Dixon at 3027 Winchester Pike, Columbus, Ohio 43232.
Mr. and Mrs. Max Dixon received from Franklin County on June 13, 2012, a home loan for $15,000 on real estate, commonly known as 3027 Winchester Pike in Columbus, Ohio. The requirements of the housing loan have been satisfied. The property taxes are paid and current, and I respectfully request the approval of the discharge of mortgage on this property.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 353-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
yes.
Resolution number 353-22 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thank you. Next up, Justice Policy and Program.
Resolution number 354-22. Resolution adopting revised bylaws for the Franklin County Criminal Justice Planning Board.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Rochelle Pride, Director of the Office of Justice Policy and Programs. A periodic review of the Criminal Justice Planning Board bylaws is prudent to reflect administrative, legislative, and/or membership changes. The following are highlights of changes within the governance document that are substantive in nature. It should be noted many changes not listed below to the bylaws are minor and reflect formatting updates only. Update of the title of the administrative agency from the Justice Planning Unit to Office of Justice Policy and Programs. Change in the appointment member term from 1 year to 2 years. An extension of the board officers' term, specifically the chairperson and vice chairperson, from 1 year to 2 years. Proposed changes were brought before the Franklin County Criminal Justice Planning Board on March 30th, 2022, and a motion to adopt the amended bylaws and seek final approval from the Board of Commissioners was passed unanimously. Pending any questions, we would seek approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 354-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes,
Resolution number 354-22 has been adopted.
Thank you. Have a great day.
thank you. You do the same. Next up, we have Job and Family Services.
Resolution number 355-22. Resolution approving a contract for case management services between the Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services with the City of Columbus Department of Recreation and Parks, Central Ohio Area Agency on Aging, and authorizing the agency director to enter into the related memorandum of understanding in the amount of $50,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Vivian Turner, Assistant Director. A JFS case manager will continue to support COAAA for up to 20 hours a week by helping in determining customer eligibility, primarily for Medicaid waiver and long-term care, but also for other agency programs like food assistance. Under the COAAA, under this agreement, COAAA will reimburse us for the actual full-time employee costs of a case manager over the 12-month term of the contract. Over the 12-month term of the contract. I should note that the case manager will continue to oversee this docket remotely due to the public health guidance. But should the public health guidance emergency be lifted during the term of the contract, we will once again provide all services on site at the COAAA offices located at 3776 South High Street. This resolution supports goal number 12 of your Rise Together blueprint, and pending any questions, we request your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 355-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 355-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 356-22. Resolution approving 3 contracts for on-site case management services between the Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services and Mount Carmel East Hospital, Mount Carmel St. Anne's Hospital, and Mount Carmel Grove City Hospital in the amount of $280,582.95.
Commissioners, per the terms of the contract, one of our case managers will be stationed full-time at the 3 Mount Carmel hospitals to provide timely assistance in determining patient eligibility, primarily for Medicaid, but also for other agency programs. Mount Carmel will reimburse FCDJFS for the actual monthly cost for each case manager. They will also reimburse us up to 10% of that cost each month for the assigned supervisor and clerical support for each case manager. The total reimbursement amount for the initial 12-month period will not exceed $94,405.68 per hospital. This agreement includes an option to extend each contract by an additional 12-month period upon mutual agreement of both parties. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 356-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 356-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 357-22. Resolution approving COVID-19 recovery grants and TANF subaward agreements with multiple community partners for the Franklin County Ready to Earn Summer Youth Employment Program in the amount of $3,220,220.57.
No doctor's appointment. Commissioners, we are extremely pleased to bring the Ready to Earn, a comprehensive work readiness training program that allows youth and young adults ages 14 to 21 the opportunity to get real-world experience and develop the essential workplace skills like punctuality, teamwork, and critical thinking, all while earning wages to help them meet their basic needs. 14 and 15-year-olds will participate in work-based learning offered by the Columbus Urban League and Godman Guild Association for 6 weeks. It's designed to explore careers in technology, engineering, project management, and the arts. Participants will receive a program stipend of $1,200 and can earn an additional $300 in incentives. Youth ages 16 and up will have the opportunity to participate in pre-apprenticeship training programs and traditional work experiences with government, nonprofits, and private sector organizations, and can earn a wage up to $15 an hour. After last summer's successful pilot, we're expanding our partnership with Nationwide Children's Hospital to offer 100 internships to youth interested in exploring the healthcare industry. They will support the clinical and non-clinical staff while exploring skills needed to be successful in the career field. And through our partnership with Lead the Way Learning Academy, youth will get exposure to careers in construction, trades, and transportation industry. through courses offered at the Columbus State Community College. Youth participating in the transportation industry track that complete classroom training upon their completion may be eligible to take the written and skills tests needed to obtain a CDL Class B license. This resolution also supports goal number 11 of your Rise Together blueprint. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that this week is In Demand Jobs Week, which promotes Ohio's most in-demand and fastest growing industries. With the expansion of our summer employment program, Ready to Earn is connecting high school grads to those in-demand jobs here in Central Ohio. We also have a few guests with us this morning. And at first, I'd like to introduce and invite Ms. Katie Fuller from the Godman Guild Association to speak a little bit about their program. Welcome, Katie.
Thank you very much. I appreciate being invited this morning. Godman Guild really works to provide programs that enhance the social and economic mobility of individuals and families in Central Ohio. Ready to Earn fits right in with that, and we are pleased to offer it to our community and to Central Ohio. This is our third year participating in Ready to Earn. The summer of 2020, it was virtual, and we used it as a way to keep the students engaged in activities and teach job-related skills and focus on their academic success during that time when everything was remote. Over the past 2 years, we've seen nearly 300 students successfully complete this program, earning certifications in customer service and sales, business and retail, and developing skills in technology, including cybersecurity and Python, as well as gaining knowledge of healthcare, safety, and compliance protocols. Many of them did this while working towards earning high school diploma seals as well. This summer, it is our goal to serve 100 youth ages 14 to 21 in person, and will provide work-based learning opportunities to the youth at 14 and 15 in the areas of Adobe Photoshop, Python, music, and film. So we're focused more on the arts with our younger group, and then their learning of the work-based skills. We hope this will offer them some insight into some different career opportunities and also appeal to some interests that they may have as well. So our 16 to 20-year-olds will be placed at various work sites throughout the city of Columbus in order to have their real work experience once they complete their work readiness training. The older youth also have the opportunity to earn nationally recognized certification in customer service and sales. All of the participants will have the opportunity, obviously, to earn money, which is always big with teenagers. The 16 and 21-year-olds do get paid $15 an hour at their work site, and the 14 and 15-year-olds can earn up to $1,500 in incentives and stipends. So we're very excited to continue this partnership. We already have many, many people calling in and asking how to register. So that's all I have to say this morning. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, KD. And next, I'd like to welcome Jackie Kemp and a student, Larry Thomas, to speak about the Lead the Way Academy. Welcome, Jackie and Larry. Jackie, I think you're on mute.
I was really going. Good morning. Thank you, Vivian. Good morning, commissioners. While this is not our first opportunity to receive fundings from Franklin County Job and Family Services, it is our first opportunity with Ready to Earn. Our mission at Lead the Way Learning Academy is to provide purpose, direction, motivation, and opportunity to young people. And we do that through the programs that we offer. So through this Ready to Earn, we're offering a 6-week program with 3 work-based options. These options take a proactive approach to bridging the gap between high school and high demand, high skill careers, providing students with needed skills that are necessary to support their transition from high school to college and/or career. The 3 options include CDL Class B license, pre-apprentice training, and job readiness core. Each option have a cohort of 25 young people between the ages of 18 and 20. Our first week, we're offering the Leadership Excellence Certification, soft skills, and work readiness activities. That Leadership Excellence Certification is really all about the young person being able to, first of all, manage themselves, manage their own behaviors, and really connecting the skills that they learn from the leadership excellence to skills that are necessary for employers. We're just, again, super excited. Some of our partners, as far as employment, once these certifications are attained, include Amerisource Bergen, Anderson Concrete, Banner Metals, Fortner, Straight and Lamp, the Yard Milkshake Bar, Way Down Yonder. We've also worked with the REAN Advisory Committee that's out at Rickenbacker. And we're working with Kelly Fuller at the Chamber, the Workforce Development VP at the Chamber of Commerce. She is sending out an announcement to really help us better leverage and partner with companies that really need the skills and the youth to fill those vacant positions.
Thank you, Jackie. And Larry?
So Larry,
hey, good morning.
Can I just introduce Larry real quick? I apologize
Absolutely.
for that.
Go ahead.
Larry has been with Lead the Way Learning Academy for the last 3 years. 2020, he was part of our experiential project-based program. He helped with a group of other young people to put together a youth conference here for Franklin County. He also participated in our Leadership Excellence certification program last year. And Larry has been accepted at Ashland University. He has a football scholarship. He actually allowed us to host his signing party with Ashland University. And he's just gonna kind of talk about his experiences. Again, the Ready to Earn is new for us this year, but he's been with us for a few years. Larry?
Thank you.
Hey, good morning.
Good
I just want to
morning.
say thank you for the opportunity to come and just share my experiences. Thank you to Miss Jackie, as I have been involved with her and a lot of others throughout the internship for about 3 to 4 years. I attended Canal Winchester High School. I came into the program as a freshman or a sophomore. Last year, I participated in a virtual conference due to COVID-19, just discussing things that I felt like teams around the community felt like, needed fixed around Franklin County. And so we just basically put together like a Google document and then formulated different problems that we saw going on within Franklin County to kind of, find a resolution to make things better. Last year, this past summer, I participated in the leadership workshop, which included just a few weeks course that was paid. Just learning different leadership development skills, such as far as in the workplace, when it's appropriate to say things, getting along with others, even though if you may not, like them, business is business. So you just got to get through it at the end of the day. That's just what it is. And just learn how to collaborate with others, finding new ideas, and just grasping the aspect of being a leader as a whole. As Mr. Murphy, who is not on the call right now, has definitely been a good leader to me that works for the company. He took me to a few football camps with the Suns over the summer. Anything I need, I just call him, based upon like a father/mentor type of thing. And just, grateful to have such, beautiful and trustworthy people that are, leaders and want to help, youth, get to the next level. And I feel like it's, very important. I'm just blessed to be able to have this opportunity to speak.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas, and congratulations. And before we submit this, I'd like Deputy County Administrator Bivens to make a few comments.
Just really quick, thank you so much. Good morning, commissioners. Good morning, Mr. Thomas. Thank you for your words. Business is business. That's the term I'm going to be using all day today. For the community, I am asking if you have a young person who is in need of a summer youth experience, because we want all young people engaged this summer. We do understand that during the summertime, many times, if that time is not filled, it could be filled with unproductive activity. So we're going to ask you to go to where, Vivian, so that we can direct our community where these young people can sign up for these summer youth experiences.
So we will, the Columbus Urban League, the Godman Guild Association, lead the way in our Franklin County Job and Family Services Office, and we will be sending out additional information and posting that on our website as well about all the locations and the links to be able to register your child.
Yeah. And we will be having lunch and learns during lunchtime on our Facebook page. You can go back and watch those. So every Wednesday, I believe, starting this month, the end of this month, I apologize, we are going to start having our providers highlight those providers on what opportunities are out there. So please make sure that you take advantage of these summer youth experiences. Thank you, commissioners.
Absolutely. Thank you, Deputy County Administrator Bivens. And those luncheons begin on May 11th, I believe. So with all of that, pending any questions, commissioners, we request your approval of this resolution.
Vivian, thank you for bringing all these organizations before us this morning. They all do fantastic work. They're all great partners with us and have been for some time, and we appreciate you bringing them on this morning and highlighting them. Mr. Thomas, as Deputy County Administrator Bivens points out, your motto of business is business. That's something straight out of The Godfather there, man. That's impressive, just business. It's not personal, it's just business. So I like your motto as well. But the thing that I wanted to mention after you spoke that hit me as you spoke is that you talked about, your mentor. You talked about how important it was that folks, took you under their wing and that the gentleman took you to football camps and did the things that he did. Especially for young men at your age, and I know this from a personal perspective, having been there myself a long time ago, but I have 2 boys and 2 daughters, but it's really important for folks kids your age in general, but boys your age in particular, to have those mentors, to have some guidance, to have somebody, whether it's a coach or a teacher or a parent or a grandparent, somebody that's giving them good sound advice. Because when you're your age and when you're at your stage in life and you're going at it all by yourself and nobody's giving you that sound advice, it can be tough. When you get lost in the shuffle, life can be tough. And so having somebody there to rely on, having somebody there to give you the kind of advice that you got and push you along the way a little bit, or to encourage you along the way a little bit, is a really, really important thing, I think, for many kids, if not all kids. Nobody can do it on their own, and especially not somebody at the tender age of 18 years old, 17, 18 years old, who's trying to make decisions, feels like they're trying to make decisions about the rest of their life. And so congratulations to you, sir, for one, having your head about you and having a great attitude. Business is business. Have a great day.
Not sure there's anything else I can add to that. If there are no further comments or questions, move for adoption.
I have a question, I'm sorry. And congratulations, Larry, on going to Ashland. I wish you much success in your future endeavors. That's really great. I just want to make sure, looking at the contract, all of this is TANF funds.
So it will be a combination, Commissioner Crawley, of TANF and ARPA dollars. American Rescue Plan dollars will be included in those grants as well.
Can you tell me for which organization, or is it just split down for the 5 organizations?
We split it down, each of the organizations, President Crawley, in order to ensure that they could serve youth who were just over the threshold of 200% of the poverty level, so that we can serve kids who maybe need a summer job that may not meet the TANF threshold. So each of the contracts will be able to serve both TANF children and non-TANF youth.
Okay. And so for the non-TANF youth or the spending of the ARC dollars to support them. Are there additional parameters around that?
We usually take that up to 300% of the federal poverty level, Commissioner.
Okay. Okay, that's all I have.
If you have any other questions, I can certainly follow up.
Yes, please do. Thanks.
If there are no further comments or questions, move for adoption of 357-22.
Commissioner O'Grady, is there a second?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute. 2.5 years in, still muted. Yes, a second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 357-22 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners, and have a wonderful Tuesday.
Thank you. You do the same. Next, we have sanitary engineers.
Resolution number 358-22. Resolution authorizing a contract for professional engineering services with Gloss, Pyle, Schomer, Burns, and DeHaven Incorporated, doing business as GPD Group for North Hague Avenue Sanitary Sewer Improvement Project in the amount of $694,897.95.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Ryan Stowe with the Sanitary Engineer. On September 24, 2021, statement of qualifications were received for a provision of professional engineering services for our North Hague Avenue Sanitary Sewer Improvement Project. 6 firms submitted SOQs and were evaluated by sanitary engineering staff. GPD Group was selected based on their score and was determined to be best fit for this project. The North Hague Avenue service area consists of 78 residential properties on the east and west sides of North Hague Avenue from Trayview Road to just north of La Vista Drive. The service area is part of our Water Quality Partnership Program, and the homes within the area currently rely on home sewage treatment systems for sewer treatment and disposal. This is actually also our last Water Quality Partnership area to sewer, so we are at the end of our list on this one. A scope and fee have been agreed upon, and the scope includes project engineering design, bid phase services, construction phase services, and post-construction phase services. The fee is not to exceed $694,897.95, and the design portion of the project will be funded by the Ohio EPA. Design is expected to take approximately 11 months to get to bid opening. Pending any comments or questions, I request the passage of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 358-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 358-22 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Next, we have human resources.
Resolution number 359-22. Resolution authorizing a contract extension with the Columbus Running Company for event management services for the Franklin County Cooperative Health Improvement Program in the amount of $13,050.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jody Lease, Assistant Director of Human Resources over Employee Benefits and Wellness. This resolution secures event management services from CRC for the annual Franklin County 5K Walk, Run, and Thrive On Challenge. Andy Harris and his team at CRC provide top-notch race management, anything from race registration to time management equipment to securing the course and pulling permits for police and EMS. So similar to last year, this year's 5K will again be offered as a hybrid race. So racers can choose to participate either in person or virtually. The in-person race will be held at Wolf Park on Sunday, October 9th in the morning. The virtual race will kick off on the 9th as well. And a kids race will be offered in conjunction with both the in-person and the virtual races as well. So this year, swag is optional. During registration, each racer will choose if they wish to receive swag or not. And this will help to reduce the amount of leftover race swag, and we feel promote a more environmentally friendly race. There is no race registration fee this year. However, virtual races who opt to receive swag will be charged a nominal fee of $5 to help offset shipping costs. We are excited that the Cancer Bridge Mobile Education Kitchen will be on site again this year, as well as Ohio Health, who will be offering free flu shots to anyone in attendance. So we are looking forward to another successful race in 2022 and invite and encourage all Franklin County Cooperative members and their families to participate. So pending any questions or comments, I request approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I move for adoption of 359-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 359-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 360-22. Resolution authorizing a contract between Franklin County and USI Insurance Services, LLC, for general consulting services for the Franklin County Cooperative Health Improvement Program in the amount of $382,000.
This resolution secures services of USI Insurance Services until March 31st of 2024. Since 2014, USI consultants have provided very sound guidance to HR Benefits and Wellness team for anything from requests for proposal, wellness program and incentive design, plan design analysis, and program compliance related to the Affordable Care Act, COBRA, HIPAA, and more. So the scope of this contract includes general wellness and benefits consulting, as well as work on several requests for proposal. So pending any questions or comments, I respectfully request approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 360-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 360-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 361-22. Resolution authorizing a contract modification with United Healthcare Services Incorporated for medical plan administration services for the Franklin County Cooperative Health Improvement Program in the amount of $4,686,600.
So this resolution authorizes a contract modification with United Healthcare to increase the current not to exceed amount. And the requested increase is $500,000. So the current United Healthcare contract expires June 30th of 2022. The not to exceed amount attached to that contract was established using historically or utilization patterns that were abnormally low. That coupled with some unanticipated increase in out-of-network utilization, and so that has resulted in higher than expected program administration costs. So this increase is to cover those additional administration costs through the end of this current contract. Pending any questions or comments, I request approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 361-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Resolution number 361-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 362-22. Resolution authorizing a contract with Vision Service Plan to provide vision plan administration services for members of the Franklin County Cooperative Health Improvement Program in the amount of $125,000.
So this contract, this resolution authorizes a new contract with Vision Service Plan, or VSP, for vision plan administration services for the cooperative. A request for proposal was conducted in anticipation of the current vision administration contract expiration on March 31st of 2022. 3 proposals were received, and after evaluation that included evaluation of pricing, network strength and disruption, account management, and just general plan administration requirements, VSP was the highest ranked proposer. So VSP is our incumbent vision plan administrator and has been a very solid partner since 2010. This contract secures VSP services through March 31st of 2025 with the option to extend for an additional 3 years. A few highlights from the VSP proposal include a reduction in administration fees, and those fees have been guaranteed for 6 years. We've also will be adding Walmart, Sam's Club, and Costco to the provider network effective January 1st of 2023. There is an optional network available to us that provides plan savings with minimal member impact. We will be looking at this as a potential for future implementation, and the contract authorizes the county administrator to approve this change to the optional network. So pending any questions or comments, I respectfully request approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 362-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 36222 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Next, we have purchasing.
Resolution number 36322. Resolution approving purchase orders for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $1,978,000 and, $1,978,577.22.
Good morning, Commissioners. Megan Perry Balanier, Director of Purchasing. Joining me is Marlise Ryan, Economic Equity Administrator in the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Commissioners, this resolution requests your approval of 66 purchase orders for which the County Auditor has pre-certified available funding. Marlise is with me to provide the supplier diversity data for this week. Good morning, Marlise.
Good morning and good morning, Commissioners. We have for your approval 7 purchase orders presented to award to 2 women business enterprise, and 5 minority business enterprises, totaling a little over $138,000. This week, we have the following agencies who have approved diversity, supplier and inclusion, public facilities management, court of common pleas, domestic relations and juvenile court, clerk of court, the sheriff's office, and the engineer's office.
Thank you, Marlise. Pending any questions, Commissioners, we respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 363-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 36322 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You do the same. Next, we have Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 36422. A resolution approving the issuance of healthcare facilities revenue bonds, Series 2022, Boundless Healthcare Center Project of the County of Franklin, Ohio, in the original aggregate principal amount not to exceed $8,500,000, and consenting to and approving the execution and delivery of a lease, sublease, assignment, bond purchase agreement, and tax agreement in connection with the issuance of such bonds.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Josh Grossman with Dinsmore and Scholl, and we are serving as bond counsel in this transaction. Also here virtually with me today are Boundless's President and CEO, Patrick Maynard, and Boundless's Vice President of Finance, Joe Davey. The purpose of this resolution is to approve the issuance of healthcare revenue bonds to be issued by the county through the Hospital Commission, and to authorize the Hospital Commission to execute and deliver the required documentation in connection with the transaction. If approved, the revenue bonds will be issued in a principal amount not to exceed $8,500,000, and the bond proceeds will be made available to Boundless Health, Inc., I Am Boundless, Inc., and the Boundless Foundation, Inc., each of which is an Ohio nonprofit corporation, and the bond proceeds will be used by these Boundless entities to finance, refinance, and reimburse costs of acquiring, constructing, reconstructing, renovating, demolishing, furnishing, equipping, and making certain capital improvements to healthcare facilities of these Boundless entities that are currently located at or will be located at their main campus, which is at 445 East Dublin Granville Road in Worthington. Bond proceeds will also be used to pay certain costs in connection with the issuance of the bonds. The projects involved in this transaction will be used by these bondless entities to provide behavioral, primary care, and dental health care to individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, as well as behavioral challenges. In line with other healthcare revenue bonds issued by the county, it's important to note that these bonds will not be the county's debt, nor a general obligation of the county, and will be the debt of the boundless entities, and will be secured by and repayable from Boundless's pledged revenues and other collateral as set forth in the bond documents. So we respectfully request your approval of this resolution and welcome any questions that you have at this time.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of resolution 364, 22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Abstain.
Resolution number 364-22 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Resolution
Thank you.
number 365-22. Resolution reappointing Kenneth N. Wilson to the Solid Waste Authority of Central Ohio Board of Trustees.
Good morning, Commissioners. Chris Long, Deputy Administrator.
Pending any questions, would recommend your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 365-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 365-22 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Clerk, do we have any journalizations for today?
We do not, Madam President.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Are there any members of the media that are on today that would like to ask any questions? Hearing none, with no further business to come before the board, we have concluded our meeting for today. Everyone have a wonderful Tuesday. It's Election Day. Go vote.
Thank you.